Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thanks for coming out. It is currently Sunday, and we are going to be playing a little bit more Animal Crossing. Because I have an addiction. So, I hope everybody is doing okay in the chat. I see quite a few people in here. Thank you very much for coming out. Maple is apparently eating popcorn. Amazing. Yeah, sorry for the punishment earlier in this in the chat. Sorry. I want to have, like, you know, I want to be allowed to do, like, a pun round every now and then. Splat is currently making eggs at the moment. Egg! Okie dokie. So, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got going on. I suppose this is one of the video series. I'm going to just give a heads up for people that are watching the VOD on YouTube. This is one of the video series that, unfortunately, we lost 2 videos of the series when I accidentally deleted a bunch of VODs. So if there was a really weird jump in progress over the course of, a couple of the episodes, I apologize severely. That was not my intention. I am not time traveling. I'm not doing anything crazy like that. Cream of wheat. You know one thing I've really badly wanted to have as of late? Ice cream. And I can't really get it, just because that would be a very non-smart thing to be having. I say as I sip my soda. Is this a safe Animal Crossing New Horizons stream? I mean, yeah, the reason why, okay, for people who don't know. Oh, sorry. I just feel very, explorative. Right here. No, the reason... Wait. Mabley says, I'm sad because the popcorn didn't pop all the way. Yeah, that happens. Okay, Splat is saying, dude, I saw, let it go, take your medicine. No! I will not. We'll dog on you for losing the streams. Okay, what did I get? B, again. I need to improve my house. I don't have... There's some specific rooms that I don't have stuff in. You only lost them because they were Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's all your fault! Pretend vanity. I forget what the heck that even is. I'm going to take a look at this. Here, let me grab this real quick. Oh, ooh. Hey. Okay, well, on one hand, I mean, it would match some of the furniture sitting upstairs. On the other hand, I don't know if I really like it all that much. What do I feel like doing in here? I don't know. It's not like I need a vanity or anything. I think I'll put it, like, right over here. Maybe. I don't know. Do I have I don't really have a closed wardrobe sitting up here or anything like that. That would have been perfect to put it next to. Oh, well. Oh, also, I did replace the rug in here. So now things are sectioned off a little bit better. I really like the look of this rug. I don't know. It kind of ties together this side of the room. And then this is my little, like, reading corner. Little reading nook. Okay, back down here. No, there's not really too much different about my house as of late. I thought about doing some changes, but ultimately I didn't really have anything that I really badly wanted to put into my house. This room is still the exact same pale room that it is. Kippy says, that's a great rug, but I feel like a blue Persian rug would fit the color scheme a little bit better. Yeah, I'm kind of working with the elements that I have. That arcade rug, childhood memories. I know, right? The second I saw it, I was... Oh, by the way, stonk. Yeah, I have refilled my stonks. Speaking of which, I would like to give another thank you to the fact that Splatdad allowed me over to his place so that I could give away all of the previous turnips that I had gotten together. Otherwise, I would have had a fluctuating day, and the fluctuations would have been complete shit. And this room is entirely underground. But, yep, I am doing it again, simply because, I mean, I had 4 million bells in the bank, I might as well give it a shot. Stonks! Mapley could really go for some coffee, however, it's a little late. Well, you are Mapley Latte. So, yes. But yeah, there really isn't anything too ridiculously different in town, and also it's raining. Oh, hello. Hey, Bit, how you been, Hawkeye? Muscle Madness! Whew. Bird shouting is a great way to work the abs. Yeah, you've done that to me before. Yeah, the rain's pretty. Oh, and also, everything is sprouted. So now you guys get a nice little view of how everything looks when everything is, like, sprouted and looks nice. Check that out. So I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure I found all of the eggs that were hidden from the previous stream. It took me a while. In fact, I was still hiding eggs up to me attempting to, like, you know, doing a last-minute runaround last night. I did find another egg. It's so ridiculously silly. Those eggs are so hard to find. Kippy tried for hours to get some coffee today, but Postmates canceled your order after 4 hours of waiting. Ah, it sucks. Apparently, Splat Dad wants the red barbecue. I mean, that's basically the classic color. That actually reminds me. Recently, I got a red gumball machine, and up to this point, I had only had pink ones. And I remember when I first got that pink one, it's like, well, I mean, it looks kind of nice. But it doesn't really look like the gumball machines I would remember seeing in, like, my towns back in the day. And then I got the red one. I'm like, oh, yes, that's it! Splat Dad says if I had 4 million bells, I would feel broke. Well, you know what? I'm currently in a situation where I'm not really spending a whole lot of cash. And I've got quite a bit of flexibility. If I end up screwing up one stonk round, like, one stonk round, I'm cool. Funny Stuff says, I think I have the red barbecue. Splat, he took 99k of my bell sarcasm. And speaking of which, I don't recall if you guys have seen it or not, but yes, I did stick to my promise, and I did make a new bridge. It's located up, you know, up there. Though I am considering making a few more bridges here and there. Not 100% certain just yet. Kippy says, I keep spending bells on making extra player houses for attractions. Got all the rooms for the community center. Now I'm working on an onsen B&B. Ooh. Am I 5 stars yet? No, I am not quite 5 stars yet. I am at 4 stars. And I'm willing to bet that if I decorated the upper portion of my island, I could probably get myself up to 5. But I'm in no rush. I play this game like a fine wine. I sip it. It's not a race. More fences! I am thinking about maybe making some fences just to accent all those flowers that are up there. So, yeah, that's absolutely true. As well as I feel like I need to... Did I build more fences yet? More fences. I need to put up a few more attractions, though. Like, for example, I need to... I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff in my inventory that I've been sitting on that I've been thinking, ooh, that'd be nice to put somewhere. And yet I have not done it yet. Kippy says, I put fences around my villager houses and gave them each flowers. Ooh. I kinda did that. I mean, you guys have seen that. Splat Dragon is now pink. Amazing! What a world we live in where we can change our color to pink. There we go. Nearly gotten every single one of these fruits. And we're done. Actually, no, I'm purple. Never mind. There are a lot of purple people in the chat. One-eyed, one-horned, blind purple people eater. On a scale from 1 to 10, says Hooded Hobo, is this actually worth $60? Like, it really looks nice and fun, but $60 is $60. I would say so. I mean, all right. For me, it's absolutely worth 60 bucks because I do like games where you can kind of just fun around and sort of make the game what you want it to be. And that is a big draw for Animal Crossing. It's just kind of like making your town into a thing that you really want it to be. I would definitely recommend it. Oh, hello. Good, sir. Thank you. I'm still waiting to finally get Flick to show up in my freaking town. Because I've been collecting all of my bugs, and I've been waiting for Flick to finally show up. Okay, like I was saying, I kind of feel like I need to accent these flowers with something. I don't know. It just feels kind of bland this way, so I don't know, maybe fencing of some kind? Not sure. Okay. No dig spots. Good. Oh, although I should probably shake all the trees just to make sure that I don't accidentally miss, like, a bee or, you know, a fence, so to speak. Oh, thank you for the 20 bits, Flat Dad. Paint underneath the flowers, so the dark dirt, so it looks plant. Ooh, point. Yeah, Kippy, good idea. I'll try that out a little bit later. Maybe if I don't have anything to do, I might just go ahead and do some tedious work here. Though on the stream, I tend to leave really tedious stuff till a little bit later. I don't know. I don't know how, like, engaged you guys would be in just watching me do nothing but, you know, pull out the town construction stuff and just go completely nuts on it. Hooded Hobo says, I mean, I enjoy Stardew Valley, so Animal Crossing New Horizons would probably be enjoyable for me. Absolutely! Then $60, it's totally worth it. Add some hedges in there, and here and there to add some visual variety. This is true. Again, I don't really like just the look of nothing but the flowers. And I feel like I could space them out. So that's not a bad choice. I saw a comment that somebody posted recently about Animal Crossing New Horizons. They were having some significant problems with trying to, you know, do construction and trying to make their town into this pretty thing. And they were like, I don't understand how somebody can make some kind of ridiculous, all-encompassing super town, and meanwhile I'm sitting here with the editor tools and not knowing where the heck to start. And I gotta say, the best place to start, just, I don't know. Just dig in. That's basically my best advice for something. Just, you know, you of all people know what you like to see, so by all means, just put down what you think would be fun in whatever places you want to. Kippy says, putting some of the potted plants around might be cool too, like the astrum flowers or the bowls of flower. Oh! That's another thing I wasn't thinking about. I've always thought that, you know, potted plants and things like that, I've always felt like they look really good inside, but I never thought about putting them outside. There's some serious truth to that, and I have collected several up to this point. I mean, heck, we're going for sort of a city-esque sort of look, so that does make a little bit of sense. In many cases, a city is just nothing but gray and skyscrapers, and with like little sprinklings of plants here and there just to try and make it look nice. Keep getting them dropping out of trees, so you've been putting them around. I mean, it's a good use to it. They look super good in villagers' yards. I gotta keep that in mind. Thank you very much for the tip, Kippy. Shackums. Now, I forget. You don't get any kind of a special visitor to your town on Sundays, right? Because on Sunday, the visitor to your town is the turnip lady. and she hands you your turnips. Am I correct in assuming that? Because so far, again, I'm currently waiting for both like CJ and for Flick to show up in my towns. Hippie says, I feel like someone could show up in the evening. Can't remember specifically. Again, I'm waiting for Flick and CJ. And Flick specifically because I have been collecting all of these wasps. And I've been collecting a lot of bugs. I don't want to sell them to Nook because I want the extra markup. I've reached that point in my playthrough where, yes, I would like to attempt to try and make a little bit of money off of that. It's very strange. Like, I play video games very basically just to start out with. I'll try and go into more advanced stuff a little bit later. Hi! Waspy bastards. Hello, Dragon. So far, only Daisy shows up on Sundays, at least with you. Okie dokie. Well. These bugs are Mr. Dink voice.
Very expensive. Very expensive, Douglas.
Yeah. Sorry for the nightmares. Kippy says, I have to be more discerning these days, though, because I keep hitting my house storage capacity. I'm nervous about that, too. Recently, I actually did sort of a spring cleaning thing. You know, because I wanted to be able to fit more bugs and more fish in there. And I decided to clear out a whole lot of the stuff that was just doubles or just extra colors of other things. And that didn't really do much of a change, or look, it didn't put too much of a dent into it because I have a lot of random pieces of clothes. You need to expand badly. My issue is that I can no longer expand. I'm as big as I can possibly get. I have 1,600 storage capacity, and that's it. Gift them to your villagers. Perhaps. I've been a bad villager. I've been a bad homeowner. I haven't been sending people gifts. Speaking of, like, you know, sending gifts to neighbors and whatnot. I'm not gonna lie, like, I've been bored again. So I've been thinking about, because I've been on this sort of baking kick. I'm just like, I want to cook stuff. And I really badly want to just bake something and then take a portion of it and just hand it over to my neighbor. And just be like, all right, well, you know, I don't have the corona, but if you want to do a little bit of safety, you could take the thing and try and disinfect the outside of the bag or whatever the hell. I don't know, it's just kind of one of those, I'm sure that my neighbors would probably really appreciate having it. And I know that a lot of people are really bored sitting in their houses, not doing much. But I just recently found out that some more yeast showed up at the store nearby here, so I managed to get my hands on some, so that's very nice. Bring it still hot from the oven, because if it's oven hot, then the virus couldn't survive. This is true, actually. I don't know, what I was thinking about was making that pumpkin bread again. And the thing about that pumpkin bread is, it's best to just leave it sitting anyways. Oh, right! So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to one of the new members of the town. Howdy, madam. So good to see you, Meow. Hello. One mustn't be afraid of a bit of wet weather. Just think of the rain as an excuse to accessorize, Meow. Well, hello. Is everything all right? Ah, yes. I see you're wearing your Explorer shirt. Don't you just love wearing activewear? I certainly do. It makes me feel like I could run a marathon. Oh, don't get me wrong. I have no intention of actually running a marathon. That would be silly. Of course. Why would royalty do that? So, yes. So, the bad news Do I just attract cats? Apparently. I have been called the cat father by the Mapley. Anyways, so yeah, we have an Anka now, but the negative of that is that I did have to let go of Antonio. Which, that was painful because I really liked Antonio, but at the end of the day, we already have a gym queen in the town, so I'm like, Pierce takes priority. Why is my town entirely Twitter villagers now? I have no freaking clue. I don't know, I just like cats. And I was just like, you know, I know about Anka from, like, the Vinesauce playthroughs of Animal Crossing. I'm like, ooh, oh yes. I would like you. Ooh, hey. There's the money rock. I don't really care all that much about checking any of the other rocks, so this is positive. Again, there are very few villagers that I actually really badly want to get at this stage. Like, this is a star-studded cast of some amazing people. All I could really ask for at this point is maybe Marshall. And even then, that would be really pushing it. Like, I'd have to be pushing my luck pretty severely to make that happen. And even then, who the heck would I be kicking out in that case? Because I actually, like, I don't know, the longer that I've hung out with a bunch of the villagers that have been here for long stays, the more I've actually really started to like them all. I don't know. It would just be a shame to lose some significant people. Like, I don't know. I don't really want to lose Pierce. Although Pierce has been one of the people that has attempted to try and leave twice. So I don't know what his deal is with me. I Mapley posted a thing a little bit earlier. Ah, yes. Nya. Thanks for stopping by. Hi. Oh my gosh, I have something that'll go perf with your outfit. What? Some triangle shades. Yes, all explorers wear triangular shades. The color is so glam. You'll look so good. Folks will so say, hey, are you Mary? Your style is immense. Go on and sparkle like you mean it. Okay, well, let's just test this out then. Let's see if your theory is correct. Your theory is incorrect. Glam! No, sorry. I will go without those shades. Thank you very much. Oh, what the fuck? You've got to be kidding me! What is with the eggs? Stop hiding the eggs! I thought I got all of them. Apparently not. Fine. Oh, what's going down in other people's houses, eh? Where do you people still keep these eggs? FBay says, playing Hollow Knight while watching. Send luck. Okay. I have attempted to try and send luck telepathically. Tell me if it worked. Either that, or maybe I just, you know, there's a good chance that with my stupid luck when it comes to Hollow Knight, you are probably going to die 3 times as much. Sorry, I was really focused on this. I'm currently crafting a wooden toolbox, just to see how I do at it. DIY is a great way to learn by doing. I'm totally obsessed with it. Want to learn how to make one? Sure. Mapley says it kind of makes the outfit look like tourist instead of an explorer with those triangle shades on. That is very freaking true. Actually, I have a green variant of this. If I had a green headgear version of it, I feel like I would really badly want to dress up as, like, Steve Irwin. Hello. I learned wooden toolbox. Didn't they say you'll never find them all? Yeah, certainly did. And maybe they were right. Okay. starting to think I should either go and sell some items or maybe put some stuff back at the house. Hippie says, when I dress in that outfit, I always have to wear a mustache. Always. You have got a point. Holy crap, you have got an amazing point. Give me a second. I will fix this mistake. First of all, let me put some stuff away. Mapley says, still want to get this game, though. It looks fun. Remind me again, do you have a Switch? I do not recall you having a Switch. No. Yep, that's going to make it a lot harder. Especially if you want to have one of the good Switches that projects up to your TV. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. Oh, I got another upright there. Another upright locker. Check it. I have no idea how that fell out of a tree and didn't kill me. Wall fan. Give me a moment. Actually, you know what? That actually might fit the aesthetic of this room really well. Hold up. Yeah! Oh, it totally does fit the aesthetic of this place. Because it's just like, it's sort of a crappy, almost, you know, downtown kind of arcade setup. Where it's just like, there really isn't any AC. They don't really care about the upkeep of the place. They're just like, I don't know, come in here, spend your money. Kippy, Spencer's lives forever. Oh, no, that's perfect. And some, like, minimum waged person. Not minimum aged, where's my brain? Dragon says, I love the comics people draw about weird things falling out of trees. I've seen those before. Walmart, okay, yeah. He said, and you're Octo, right? I have a Switch, but I want the pink light so I don't have to share it with my brother. Oh, understood. Understandable. Okay, so I got some fossils. Right. Let's fix the problem. Yeah, take a look at all the stuff I got. I just recently got all the comedians' outfits. Check out that. And also all of the flannel shirts. All of the noble coats. A lot of the expensive shit. Oh, right. Let's just put that in my inventory just to show you guys. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where's the mustache? Mustache. Did I skip it? I got a lot of interesting stuff. You'll see. You're already being spoiled about, like, everything that's currently sitting in here. Where's the mustache? Did I skip it? Mapley, me, gets Switch in future. Your dad.
It's free real estate.
Octo says I need all the flannel shirts. I'm not a true Illinoisan if I don't have them all. Illinois blood flows through your veins. Where the heck's the mustache? Did I use it on a costume at some point and I completely forgot? That might be the case. Shoot. Well, worst case scenario, I can definitely go and just buy another mustache. Either that or, again, I'm entirely blind. OMG, a man with no mustache. Shoot. Yeah, I'm not sure where it is. I'll figure that out a little bit later. Let's take a look at some other accessories that I just recently picked up, though. First off, let's put that in storage. So, I'm not going to say anything about that. You guys probably have all that you need to say about it. All I would need is the headdress, and it's perfect. Anyway, oh, these things. I'm with the science team! We got that going for us. What else do we have? Yep. Oh yeah, just recently got this, and this is nightmare fuel. Ah! I don't like. Get the whole bodysuit with the frog hat. Oh, that actually might work. Okay, let's put on the explorer thing again, because I think we're basically done with that stuff. Let's get this cancer out of my inventory. Cool, cool, cool. Let's run. With those round glasses, I need a bowl cut, a turtleneck, and some slam poetry. What an image. Okay, so we got that going for us. Mine. So I have managed to get Red to show up one more time to my island. And, whoo boy. Takes him a long friggin' time to finally make the rounds over here, let me tell you. I'm getting sick and tired of it. I want to fill up that museum, because, like, it's a real neat place to be walking around in. Here, I think I forgot to go and check all of the trees. So I'm going to go and do that. Kippy said I accidentally bought double of authentic art. Oh, what? So basically you bought the Mona Lisa twice? Or, you know, something like that. It's like, how is this possible? Who cloned the Mona Lisa? That go. Oh, hello. Look at what we got here. Beautiful fish sitting on the shore. Sir, would you like the Mona Lisa 2? Ha! It's not a sea bass. Got an extra jolly painting. Gotta find someone that wants it. Yeah. Well, again, I am not in any kind of a rush. So I don't know, anybody looking for a jolly painting? I suppose seeing the flowers soak up the rain almost makes this weather worth it. Oh, Bit, have you checked the evaluation? Yes, I have. I certainly have, and, that's a big old man for me, sir. Sons. Father. Oh, hello. Hey, Flo. You're into fishing, right? Would you be up to catching me a loach? I've had zero luck with them myself lately. No idea why. Maybe they don't like my home-cooked bait. Sure. Sweet! I knew I could count on a friend to help. Remind me again, where does a loach be at? I don't recall. Just a standard loach. Isn't that a freshwater fish? Loach is river. Okay, sounds fine. Well, I got... Oh. See, asshole. Okay, well, I've got plenty of rivers. I guess I could just run around those things until I get a loach. Likely. But give me a moment. Here, fishy, 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 fishy! You said shipment, and your dad thought you said shitment. What context would you need to even say the word shitment? Funny Stuff is thinking exactly what I thought it was. Shitment. For when you want that stank breath. Hint. No, you don't want it. Bob! It's real dark out. I like Byteville when it's rainy. I'm gonna go all pruny if I don't stop soon. I'm so sleepy. Anyway, what's going on with you? I heard you were smacking a lot of rocks yesterday. Find anything good? I smack rocks to find bugs, but usually I just find bells. So I spend those bells on snacks. And then snack crumbs I drop are for food, for the bugs in my house. It all works out. Man, nature is beautiful. Such a strange individual. Could be like the odorant in Monsters, Inc. Oh. Monsters, Inc. deodorant. Hello. Yo, here to see Raymond, too. What a coinky dink. Me, too. Raymond's place is so completely chill. It's so relaxing. If I had a snack and a cozy spot, I could take a nap. Yo, Bit! You know Bew's here, right? Checking out my super cozy modern office chair, eh? No. Although it looks kind of nice. I would like one. Yep, I had it custom engineered to match every curve of my body. In layman's terms, it's like a cloud hugging my butt. Freaking great. What you up to? Hey, do me a favor. Go talk to Bew a little bit. I want everyone to have a good time. Why? Something up? Haven't been paying attention. Raymond looks real chill right now. Maybe because we're here. Genius. What are you doing in there, Allie? Bew is precious. I agree. Oh, what? Brain? Work. There. Jesus. Got that going for me, which is nice. Is there still a fish over here? No, he swam away. Oh, hello. I thought his name was pronounced all French like Beau. I don't know. I'm flip-flopping between the two. I'm not sure which one they are. What? Look, I dug up a gun. No! What? No. No, 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 no. Yes, absolutely. Go away. Yeah. Okay, not okay with that. Let's ignore that. Oh, hello. So, yeah, Chops tried to leave not too long ago. This jerkbag, he's just like, oh, I wonder what's, you know, across the seas. I would like to go. And I'm just like, Chops, you literally just got here and you are an adorable pig royalty. Stop it. I don't ever let it rain on my parade, even when it's literally raining. I have a parade inside. I don't care. How's the face treating you today, Bitby? I heard about your wasp sting. I played wasp sting victim number 3 in Salsa Vampire, so I know a thing or two about treating stings. Yes, Salsa Vampire is a real movie, even though I filmed it in my basement. Especially because I filmed it in my basement. Jesus. We have the royal couple here. So what, we have a king and we have a queen now? Octo set up their epic Hello Kitty alarm clock. I'm trying to think of a situation where a Hello Kitty alarm clock would be deemed as epic. What would be the plot of that movie? That is a damn good question. I actually didn't think about that. Come on, buddy. Chomp down. Yeah. What? Asshole! I'm not slow. Okay, got a lot of stuff here. Yep. Oh, hello. The cats are having a stare down. Turf war! Turf war! Nope. Fine. Howdy, sir. I got some more stuff to show you. You're probably going to tell me I have nothing new. Welcome. Oh, I see you are an explorer today. Oh, yes, the stamp rally. I've already done the entire stamp rally, so I am not very interested in doing it again. But I do have stuff for you. And go. Woo! More than one. The museum already has these things, of course. Fine, sir. Alright, well, we got a whole lot of stuff to sell today, so that's good news. Oh, geez, I wonder what we got at the Able Sisters. Gotta check the pile of fossils you got sitting around, says Kippy. Hello, welcome to Nook's Cranny! Ooh, you got some nice stuff in here, holy shit. Welcome! What do you need today? I want to sell stuff. We have a policy in place of buying... Yeah, I'm aware of that. I've got my stonks. I'm set and ready to go. But in the meantime, let's just sell all of this random crap that I got from the trees today. Not the fish, because I would like to sell that independently sometime later. $59,600. Sounds fine to me. Now, how much are you selling this freaking piano for? Seems like you're interested in a grand piano. Those are in limited supply, so act fast if you're serious. Let's see. That'll be 26! Oh, Jesus, 260,000 bells. You know, I kind of need it. I don't have the money for it, but I kind of need it. That's kind of one of those, you don't turn up your nose at a grand piano. In this game, at the very least. In real life, I have absolutely no need for a grand piano. And I have absolutely no clue what the heck I would do with one. But in this game, I need one. Gotta have it. I mainly just want to have the ability to just, you know, have it. Olive desert tile flooring? What? Bit plays grand piano live on stream. Boy, that'll be the day. I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Let's just pull, like, most of this. There we go. I still have 3 million in my bank. I'm good. Oh, also. Renee? Birdcage. Good. Can I also craft the bird? Something tells me that I could probably... In this game, when you craft a bird cage, I have to imagine it also makes the bird at the same time. Because logic. Bird included, says Kippy, of course. Funny Stuff says, I don't even have a single million because I keep buying and building shit. I mean, you're improving your town. That is the important thing. It's kind of like how I don't really have a whole lot of money at the moment. Because of the fact that I've been pouring so much of my cash into building bridges and shit. Okay. Let me take a look at what this is. Ew! Hell no. I'll put it in storage, but I would not be surprised if I just straight up sell it later. Who knows? Maybe I'm gonna find a good combination of things. I don't know. But you don't know. Maybe you're gonna find a good wall that matches with it, and then you find all the other decor, and then all of a sudden you got a puke room. I imagine just running into this place with 2 heaping bags full of bells, tossing them at both Timmy and Tommy, and just dashing out of this room with the grand piano. In the most violent way possible. There we go. Seems like you're interested in the grand piano. I don't have enough! Holy fuck! Boy, I judged that one wrong. When are we finally gonna move over to credit cards for money? Holy shit. I need an Animal Crossing credit card. Come to think of it, why can't I access my bank via my freaking phone? Alright, just for convenience sake. Oh, Jesus. Pull a bunch of extra stuff just so I don't have to worry. There we go. Knock, knock. You know, one of these days, I should really check that sign and figure out what the popular items are today. I very rarely do that. Yes, please. And goodbye money. Oh, also, I don't really know if I need a blue fridge. Screw it, I have the money. Randomly buy a fridge. Welcome to Animal Crossing. I don't know if I need it, but maybe I'll need it later. I just find it funny that you can change your wardrobe by looking in the fridge. Welcome to the Able Sisters! Howdy. Got some kinda interesting stuff going on today. If I open my town later, can you catalog the blue fridge? Perhaps. We'll see. I don't know. I'm a little bit strapped for time this time around. Just because I have some plans for some extra stuff that I'm going to be doing tonight. But we will see. Pedal skirts. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I have a major lack of skirts. And you want to know why? I mean, is that not plainly obvious? Save up for a catalog party another stream. Perhaps. You're waiting for kilts, the superior form of all skirts. Very true. Here, I'm just gonna get, like, a boatload of these colors. I have no idea why. I'm just like, you know what? Maybe one day I'm going to need a graduation hat that has a freaking blue tassel on it. I don't know. You can't 100% be sure. See, this is why your inventory is stuffed full. I can't help it. I want to have every color of everything. I want to have a catalog. Who knows? Maybe one day I might decide to have a graduation ceremony. And everyone will be invited. Except for you. Uh-huh. See? Because you judge. FBay says still here. I'm not questioning that. It's fine. What the... That's just a nightmare and a half. No, it's all a nightmare. Though. It's not Judge, it's just a tease. Right. What do I got for socks? I just noticed I don't have a whole lot of socks, and I ended up having to go out and buy socks here. So I'm like, I'm missing white socks. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I don't really care for anything else in here.
Oh, God, blimey! We found the lost city of Atlantis!
Mapley says those wigs are cute. Well, again, sadly,
I'm Mr. Explorer Pants. Here to explore the outer reaches of the Animal Crossing New Horizons world, Biteville. What a strange and unkempt world. Oh, dear Lord.
Here, do I have, like, the shock emote sitting just here? Grandbit the Explorer.
Oh, what a fine specimen he is. Walking and strutting. Quite the muscular being, this one. It's been told that this specimen of bird can lift things 500 times its own weight. It hunts for its prey deep in the ocean. I must ask you a question, but I'll save it for later. Sean Connery.
Silver says, oh, hey, I'm super late. No, you're not. I said it earlier in the stream. Nobody is ever late. You have arrived. You're here. And I don't really care either way. But you okay. Don't have the black screen of death. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I don't understand Twitch. I also don't understand your device. Okay, so weren't we attempting to try and, we were trying to catch a loach, am I remembering that correctly? What are you doing out here? If the rain never stops, we might see a rainbow. Hey, Pit, one of these would you say is your favorite snack? Cake, chocolate, cookies. Why can't we have all three? You jerkwad! That's a good freaking question. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go Galaxy Brain on you. I'm gonna go chocolate, because technically, cake and cookies could both contain chocolate. Therefore, this is the alpha. This is the strongest of the three. Chocolate's my favorite too! Do you like your chocolate sweet or dark? Oh, either way, there's no such thing as bad chocolate. I even like melted chocolate that's been in my pocket all day. I call it what the fuck? Get out of my town! Jesus. I'm just reminded of that one scene from, oh god, Dumb and Dumber, Dumb and Dumberer. And if you have never seen that video, if you've ever seen that movie, just like, if you haven't, just don't see that movie. But that reminds me of, like, you know, again, when Harry met Lloyd, and Harry was in the bathroom and he ended up having a chocolate bar in the back of his pants, and it had melted. And he ended up noticing it as he was inside the bathroom. He was trying to clean it off of himself, and he ends up just, like, spreading it all over the freaking bathroom. And then eventually he's just like, oh god, okay, there is no salvaging this. He tried to clean it up, but then he ended up just, like, destroying a towel in the process and making that thing disgusting. And so he ended up just, you know, bailing. And then the father said, it's a dace, great. Anyway, but then the father of said gal that he went over to her house, the father went into the bathroom, and again, the father was being played by, oh shoot, Bob Saget. There we go, that's it. And he's just screaming at the top of his lungs, there's shit everywhere! I think this is around the time that Bob Saget really started getting into more of the raunchy roles. Like, that was the generation of Bob Saget has completely lost his mind, and Full House destroyed him. Kippy said, the only crazy thing you saw around that time was Freddy got fingered. Oh, God rest your soul. I have not personally seen it, but I have seen, like, little snippets of the movie, and I just... Actually, that kind of reminds me. I remember I went off to a convention, and they were having a special panel there, and the panel was bad movies that you actually really enjoy. Oh, Hobo sent 100-bit sorry. Thank you. Wait, sorry, thank you. My brain. What the hell is my brain doing? He said, and then he sneezes, and then he left, like, a snowman, and then it says sorry at the end of it. What the fuck is going on here? I think my brain melted at some point. Daddy, would you like some sausages? Yes, that. Okay, now that my brain has been, you know, re-affixed into my skull. Sneezed on my stream. Oh, it's fine. Sneezing is fine. Keep in mind, you know, the horrible illness going around. It can transport through sneezes, but that's not the main symptom of it. So keep that in mind. It's cool. You're fine. You're fine. Silver says, my brain melted when I woke up. Yep, that's legit. Anyway, again, let's get back to what I was saying before, though. I was at a convention, and there was a panel of just, like, movies that are so bad you actually really like watching them. And they opened up the panel and said, it's like, okay, so after we have had a discussion about this stuff, let's open it up to the audience. What are some movies that are so bad that you actually really enjoy watching them? And, like, don't worry about what, you know, we're not looking for, you know, bad answers or good answers. Like, any answer is a good answer. Just let us know. And, like, then he pointed to somebody in the audience, like, oh, yes. Like, what would you say is a movie that you actually really like, despite it being a bad movie? And they go, Freddy Got Fingered. And the dude just, like, got up from his chair. It's just like, explain yourself! And to be fair, they did. They actually did explain themselves. And they went into detail, and actually, it's a pretty good point that they made. So I think it was Tom Green, or what is it? Tom Green? I think it's Tom Green is his name, or yeah. Please help me. I think it's Tom Green. He ended up making this movie, or he was like the main star, one of the head people, a part of like writing it. And the thing about that movie is that that is not a movie that was made to attempt to try and be good. Like, there's absolutely no way in hell that he made that movie with this idea in his head that, oh, this is going to be my magnum opus. No, he was making it because it is, like, so tasteless and so disgusting. And it was something that is just it's not nonsensical, it's just something that is really uncomfortable to the eyes. Like, you just do not want to watch it. And from that standpoint, Tom Green actually did succeed in creating what the heck he was trying to make there. And if you want to think about it from that capacity, that's actually a pretty successful movie. Like, you know, maybe it's not a box office hitter or something, but it's definitely something absolutely horrifying. Again, which was the entire point. Pink says, what movie? The movie Freddy Got Fingered, which I believe was made by Tom Green. If my memory serves me correctly. Maple Leaf says, convention announcer. So you have chosen death. I swear, wasn't there a present floating around at some point? Oh, yeah, there's one. Hello. Kippy says, the other part that sticks in my brain is, these are my hooves. My hooves. I did not watch that scene. I've only seen little scenes from it. And I limit myself to how much Freddy Got Fingered I am allowing myself to see in my lifetime. But actually, apparently, according to the group that answered, like, Freddy Got Fingered as the answer for it, I guess that's actually a running gag within their friend circle. That with Freddy Got Fingered, everybody who's joining the friend circle has to watch that movie. They have to sit down and, like, watch the entire full length of the film. And to be fair, like, you know, it's not just a case of we're handing it to you, you have to go watch it on your own time. No, everyone gets together and everybody watches it again. And it's like one of the most uncomfortable things that could possibly happen to you, just sitting down and watching that film. But, again, that's sort of a rite of passage, so to speak, with them. So you can say, just like, all right, well, you're one of the gang now. I guess the idea is that it's enjoyable from a standpoint of, like, it's such a train wreck. Now, again, me, I would never want to be within this group because I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to subject myself to that kind of pain. Focus on the popcorn, focus on the popcorn, focus on the popcorn. Tastes delicious. Tastes very buttery. Yep, very savory. Savory like sausages. Oh, no, not sausages. Kippy says, yeah, I've definitely had less fun watching other stuff. It's so bad, it's good, like The Room. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, I forget. I recently saw... I didn't watch the video, but it showed up in my recommendations. It was a video from Leonard French. If you don't know who that is, it's basically a copyright lawyer. I'm trying to recall. Apparently, Tommy Wiseau recently attempted to try and sue, like, this group of people. I don't remember what the heck the context of it was, but apparently he lost, and now Tommy Wiseau owes this group, like, a whole bunch of cash. I wish I knew a little bit more information about it. Like, I apologize severely for not knowing, but... I don't know. Very rarely do I watch anything from Leonard French. The issue is that YouTube, whenever you do watch something from a specific creator, it suddenly sparks going like, oh, you like this guy's content. All right, I'm going to send you like 5 tons more of his stuff. Yep, This is in no way going to alienate you and make you hate our guts. Yes, absolutely. Follow the algorithm. He owns what? Who are we talking? Are we talking Tommy Wiseau or are we talking Leonard French? Because Leonard French runs the YouTube channel Lawful Masses. And Tommy Wiseau, I mean, for God's sakes, I hope you know who Tommy Wiseau is. Batshit insane director that he is. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Director, writer, actor. And he probably does his own stunts, too, but I don't... Who would be the stunt double for Tommy Wiseau, though? What burly bastard would have to, like, take up the role of this strange person? Black Bass! Alright. I have not caught a loach. Not a one. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I already have it in my house. Silver says, my brain is 110% mush and I hate it. Been there. Today. Probably right now, as a matter of fact. I'm going to go into my house and I'm going to see if I just have a loach sitting around. In all likelihood, I probably do. Though I did empty out my pockets of fish not too long ago, so... Which is a very strange set of words that I just said. Hooded Hobo says, peanut butter and hot tamale sandwich tastes good. Excuse me? I'm not going to judge, but what? No. How do you come across that discovery? How do you figure out that that combination of things is actually good? Kippy says, don't save the bass. They aren't worth the space. You're probably right. I'll think about dumping them. Anyway, yeah, take a look at how many bugs I got. Crap ton. All right, let me see. Are one of you a loach? horse mackerel, sea bass, lot of sea bass, olive flounder, squid. Damn it. OMG, please love yourself and sell all the crap fish. Fine. At some man, I don't know. It's not like, you know, my inventory isn't hurting for storage at the moment. If I start getting to the point that I actually don't have storage room to be able to keep important stuff, then sure. For now, I'm all right. I swear I'm not a hoarder. I caught a crucian carp. Cool. Can I get a loach, please? It's funny because this is one of those fish that I would never be begging for. And yet here we are. Come on, buddy. Angelfish. Lovely. I'm trying to recall if there's anything else interesting going on at the moment. Not really. Again, yesterday was extremely quiet. Your favorite fish? Olive, flounder, squid. Come on now. Oh, hello. A loach! Is look at me with reproach. Hey. Come here, you little moneymaker. Alright, now I gotta go find Flo. What are you doing down here? Buddy. You're really starting to get out of your shell. Oh, never mind. I can't believe it! I mean, I didn't suspect it, but to think ghosts are really, really real! Oh, shush. I know. Okay, so last time I decided to go for something expensive. That was bullshit. I'm gonna attempt to try and go for something that I have not gotten yet. And I know that could turn up something really stupid too, but man, I'd at least something a little bit different. How'd you get down here? Meanwhile, standing right next to the stairs. I mean, normally he doesn't come down, so it's just like, ooh, nice clothes, Raymond.
I need the rain to stop so I can break out my new all-pleather outfit, Crisp.
Well, what do you want me to do about it? I'm not the Weather Lord.
How's the face treating you today, Bit?
I heard about your wasp sting. How have people heard? I didn't talk to a single person. I literally got stung, and then I ran home, and then I made myself some medicine. How did you assholes figure that out?
I played wasp sting victim number 3.
Oh. J-pop vampire. Boy, everybody is a movie producer, eh? Jesus. Hooded Hobo sent 30 bits and said, alright, I'm a head out. Although, hold on a second. Oh no, they cheered 60 bits, except they were 2 in a row. Thank you very much for that, I appreciate that. And you're gonna head out? That's cool, thanks for coming in. Someone saw you got stung and told everyone. Well, that's bullshit. Also, how do you like the flower arrangement going on over here? I got bored and I just grabbed a bunch of the stuff that was sitting around. Alright. Which one of these was Flo's house again? Gotta love villager gossip. I don't. I hate gossip. I mean, I've done gossip every once in a while, but I try to be I try to be reserved when it comes to that kind of thing. Thanks for coming around. I brought you a thing. Oh, you brought it? Ah, this is so exciting. You are so excited to get a freaking loach. What? There you go. Oh, that's a sweet-looking loach. Thanks, Bit. Way to go, Bitby. I knew you could pull it off. Took me a while, but I found the perfect reward for you. Hope you like your knit hat. I don't remember really liking knit hats, but let's try it. I especially don't like this one. Oh well. Fitting prize for a fitting fish. She hungry for some loach. Fry it up, cook it up, throw in a stew. Went from explorer to hipster with one hat. Do hipsters wear this outfit? Okay, so I need to find some more spirit bulbs. Where would they be? I do like the fact that now that there's more pathways and places for people to walk. I see a lot more of the villagers just walking around doing random stuff around town. And it's nice, because it's kind of boring just seeing them walking around the residential area. Every once in a while, you'll find one just, like, walking along the cliff areas and just, like, being weird. Oh, hello. I especially like the fact that I don't have to worry about using this ladder all that much anymore. Speaking of which... Oh, man. I am considering maybe just taking out all of the really high walls and just saying screw it, because I'm so sick and tired of it. I just want to be able to get to everything easy in my town. Hipster Explorer, says Evve. I wonder, is anybody in town, like, again... Wisp is currently just walking around town doing not much of anything aside from just scaring the residents. Is anybody else afraid? I feel like my town should be concerned. There's a dead thing floating around town. You bastard. Come on! This is why I hate pubblefish. Come on. Take the bait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello! I caught a catfish! I'm more of a dogfish person. Who speaks these lies? That's another thing I want to do. I want to make a few more of these ponds, because it's getting exceedingly rarer to find freshwater fish now. Come on. Very quiet. Very dreary. Villager, dead thing floating around. It must be Sunday. You know what? Oh my god. So, I was talking earlier, I'm just like, well, now that we have had, Turnip Lady show up in town, I guess that's the end of my NPCs. Wisp is the NPC that's taking over the slot. Damn it. I want Flick or somebody to show up, man. He be wearing your sweater. I know. Again, I'm happy that my villagers are happy with my fashion sense. Look at him. Raymond's adorb. So I just recently saw the highlight video that Vinny recently did. Vinny from Vinesauce. Actually, before I say anything about that, let me donate a fish. Oh god. Look how doopy the thumbnail is. Oh, why? This is a catfish! Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your catfish? Yes. Wonderful! I would love nothing more. Catfish don't have scales and are rather slimy. Believe it or not, this slime helps them breathe. Some species of catfish are nocturnal and they'll feed on almost anything. They use a suctioning action to pull in their food. Did I mention they can grow as large as you or I? there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? I suppose. Take it off of my hand so it doesn't eat me. Anyway. No, I just recently saw Vinny's, like, a highlight video of him playing Animal Crossing, and it got to the point where Vinny actually found Raymond on an island, and everybody in the chat was freaking out, apparently. And then people were saying, like, hey, look up Raymond and Twitter. And he, you know, of course, he's like, what? What do you mean? Why? What's happening with Raymond on Twitter? And then he saw it. And apparently that was one of the reasons why he decided, no, I don't think I'm going to I'm not going to pick up Raymond. Meanwhile, I'm not listening into all of the, you know, crazy stuff that people on Twitter are doing. And I decided, no, I would like Business Cat. Screw you. I don't care what other people are talking about this cat for. I want Business Cat. I want smug, like, you know, smarmy Business Cat. Again, I picked up Raymond knowing full well that people were, like, doing this real awful stuff to him. I do not give a shit. A video game is what you make of it, and ultimately, this is my experience. This is what I am choosing to enjoy about it. Kippy says, Business Cat was hella cute on my island, but I gifted him to a friend for a birthday a birthday? That's a nice birthday gift. I certainly like him, and I know for a fact that I have absolutely no intention of letting him go in any way. Like, if we ever actually do manage to get some, I don't know, there is a chance that maybe a villager is going to show up one day in a campsite and ask for a specific villager to move out of town. Whoa! I caught a frog! Or it's a new neighbor, and I have some apologizing to do. Oh no, my fishing rod. Kippy says, then I found Freya, and that was excellent. The wolves are so pretty, and I love wandering my whole island's almost 100% wolves. Sweet. Again, I am the cat lad. I like many kitty. You're gonna guess that my island is just gonna be full of kitties in the future. Like, yeah, probably. Very likely. Though, again, you know, even though I have a whole lot of cats, it's not like I'm putting up this this wall saying, oh, like, you know, no other villagers, only cat. No, it's fine. I'm totally cool with having other villagers. It's just when push comes to shove and a cat shows up, there's a good chance he'll show, you know, I will make substitution stuff. It's Slime Rancher all over again. What would you like to donate? This slimy thing. Ooh. Ooh! This is undoubtedly a frog! Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your frog? Yes. Wonderful! I would love nothing more. I understand that frogs converse with fellow frogs through a number of varied calls, as it were. Ribbit, my prince has arrived. Ribbit, the pond is tragic. Ribbity-ribbit, I think you're splendid. Oh, of course, I have no clue what they're saying, but I like to think if I practice enough, I might. What wonderful logic and knowledge about frogs. Kippy says, I hope Olivia and Kabuki move in. They're two of your favorite cats. And Funny Stuff says, I love Kabuki. Maple is diving into some Minecraft. You've been doing a lot of Minecraft as of late. I don't blame you. Minecraft is fun. Got him! Jesus! Oh, goodbye. All right, let me go and build more nets and more fishing poles. Scorpion villager win. Ooh. I like the concept. I feel like he would be incredibly hostile. Back over here. Jeez, time to rebuild my stuff. I feel like at this point in the game, there should be some kind of a permanent upgrade. Because, like, as much as the crafting materials and the crafting system is okay, like, I'm not using the crafting system for the sake of my tools anymore. And yes, it comes with a free burb. Kippy says, my kingdom for a lazy personality wolf. I just feel like that would be, I think I would call that wolf Moon Moon or something. Damn it, Moon Moon. I'm gonna call that bird Mango or Kiwi. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Are there any Animal Crossing, like, wolf villagers that are named Moon? I feel like that would be a very common name for, you know, one of the wolves. Oh, geez. Kippy says, I played a werewolf in a tabletop game named Moon Moon, and it was good. Oh my god. Please tell me that you were, like, the derpiest, strangest character in the world. I guess I'll put this in storage for now. And you. Again, one day I will pay for my crimes against humanity, but today is not that day. You only had 1/5 intelligence, but you had 6/5 strength. So Moon Moon could literally bust through a wall head first and be totally fine. It's like, hey guys, how you doing? Moon Moon, god damn it. Okay, we need one more piece of wisp or whatnot, so where would that be? I haven't really checked the residential area. Not really. Someone else was playing a giant were crocodile, and we did fastball special... The fastball special plenty. Please help me. I have not played too many roleplay things. What does that mean? Oh, geez. Octo says, I found my old tiny little iPod. That's an oldie. I know I still have an iPod Touch sitting around in my drawer. The problem is I cannot charge it because the port has worn out, and that really pisses me off. Because it's a perfectly good iPod Touch 4th generation, and I'm sure it would be good for a whole lot of different uses, but I can't do anything with it. Because, again, I can't charge the dang thing. And that's why I'm actually really happy with this move over to wireless charging. And, you know, just being able to take your phone and plop it down on a wireless charger. Because the chances of your device failing due to the fact that the charging port is dead is extremely low now. And I am not a good enough electronics person to be able to solder a new port onto the thing. Especially not an Apple product. Apple products are their own kind of voodoo. I know there are some people that are really good with fixing them. I'm not one of them. Especially considering the fact that Apple products... Apple has decided, we don't really want to use screws. We don't want to use replaceable functional items to be able to put all of our electronics together. No, 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 no. We can use glue and we could use adhesive. Yes, that's just as strong and reliable as screws. Yes. Who needs nuts and bolts? I don't. You have your old iPod Touch 2, and now this little baby one. Is it like an iPod Shuffle? Because I remember those things. Holy crap. Old devices back in the day. I still remember one of my first MP3 players. It was a very cheap one that I think I bought from eBay or something very similar. And it was the most basic, bare bones MP3 player you could possibly find. It was just a device that had a USB port on it that you plugged into your computer, and then you could load MP3s onto it. It had complete garbage for storage. Matter of fact, it didn't even have any storage on board. It was just an SD card reader that you had to supply your own SD card. But the device itself was an MP3 player, with like the headphone jack and a little screen for a preview for what it was that you were taking a look at, what you were listening to. Kippy says there are no villagers named Moon or Loon, which would also be great. Ooh. Well, by all means, get on it, Nintendo. If there's some Animal Crossing DLC, add Moon. But geez, yeah, the memory of that thing. Like, I used that MP3 player until it died. Like, straight up. The circuitry on that thing just burnt the hell out. Also, I'm trying to recall, I don't remember what kind of power it was running off of. I think it was a AA battery-powered thing. Which is even funnier. You could get Wolf Link in New Leaf via Amiibo. Oh. Octo says, I have my old phone. It was my mom's old phone that I basically used as an iPod, which was like an iPhone 4S. Okay. It's really starting to go downhill. Not surprised. Basically, an electronic device like that, it has a life of something like 4 or 5 years before you start noticing some weird stuff happening with it. If you're lucky. Most of the time, it's 2 to 3 years. Kippy says, I miss when flip phones were relevant. Well, hey, we're starting to get into that, we're starting to get into that atmosphere of, ooh, we can make, foldable, full-screen phones now, so, the Razor's coming back and all that. Can't really say if it's any good quality, but... Mapley says, I had one similar to this, but the case was very rubbery. Oh, shoot, yeah. One of those things. I remember those. If you had one of those things, you were, like, the king of school. You were that bad kid that listened to music while you were in class. Because the only thing you'd be able to see is the fact that you had a cord going up to one of your ears. And the teachers would get very pissed. It's like, hey, pay attention to the lesson. Stop paying attention. Yep, no. You can listen to your music anytime. I am glad that I have moved forward from some of the crappy pieces of technology that I had, though. They were so analog and so derped. Look, I'm still looking for this freaking little wisp thing. Where is it? Octo says, I didn't get a phone until I was 13 or 14. I was never cool. You know what? Don't matter. I didn't get a phone until I was about 16, I believe. And it's fine. At this stage, having a cell phone, at this current age that you're at, it's like, when you were 12 or 13, it's more of a safety precaution for your parents, if anything. It's one of those, well, if they need to call us, then there we go. They got a phone, so they can call us. Yep. Eat the thing. Mapley says, I had my MP3 player since I was in elementary school. Most of the songs were Many Kids Bop. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't have my island currently open, Jack. I appreciate you coming out, but we are closed, and I'm just sort of running around. Oh, hello. What are you thinking about? Oh, perfect timing. Here, take this basic teacher's desk. What? You like those things, don't you, Bit? Why? Okay, class. Today's topic is we're going to be talking about why the hell Chops decided it was a good idea to hand me this desk. Yes, you, Jimmy. What is your answer? Fine, scuttle away. See if I care. Octo says, I had a tablet when I was 9, and I got an iPod when I was, like, 12. I was not monitored. That's scary. Oh, man. I'm very concerned for a whole lot of parents nowadays. I mentioned it before that a whole lot of the parents that are currently raising kids today are people that I remember back in high school. I do not trust them with another human life, much less their own. So it kind of intimidates me that they're just like, I don't know, let Junior have the iPod and just give them full access to the internet. What could go wrong? Oh, okay. Well, we don't really know how the internet works, so let's just give them the YouTube app. YouTube's a safe place for kids, right? Well, what do you mean it's not safe? What's a finger family? But that's funny because even the finger family thing isn't even relevant anymore. Now we've moved on to some other stuff like unboxing channels, apparently is kind of the punching bag bugbear kind of thing. Where it's just like the entirety of the video, it's not even somebody even talking or making any kind of conversation while opening up unboxing stuff. It's literally just, they take these unboxing, like, you know, mystery egg things like you'd see, you know, like just on the outside, I say like right at the checkout counter of a store, and they just open them up for that entertainment. No commentary, they just do that, and they get like hundreds of millions of views. Octo says, that's why I'm not letting my brother get any social media till he's at least 15. And if I catch it, I'm going to delete it right off and if I get in trouble, I wouldn't care less. Man, I think that, you know what? I think that's a conversation that you should definitely bring up with your parents if you have not. And just try to express to them how important it is to make sure that before anybody gets any kind of social media, they need to understand just the importance of internet safety. And they need to understand that the internet isn't just some closed up community with a whole bunch of their friends and a whole bunch of people that will be nice to them no matter what. No, the internet is kind of a toxic place if you're not careful. So if anything, I think that's a very good conversation that you might want to bring up. Just to even mention and say, it's like, all right, so let me be the educator to you about this. And let you know that my brother probably is not the best candidate for internet access or social media. Kippy says, same, honestly, most sites don't even want you on there if you're under 14. Yeah, very true. And if they do want you on there, at the very least, they want you to ask your parents' permission. He was obsessed with Ryan's toy review. Oh dear, that's terrifying. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, Sense. Funny stuff. I mean, it's a very important conversation. I especially think it's important in the just in the atmosphere of a lot of parents are attempting to try and make some major changes to the internet because people have gotten concerned. Just like, well, what? Think of the children. How do we protect the children? Well, you have a soul and a brain, don't you? Like, you're the one with the checkbook that managed to buy that kid a laptop, or a tablet or a phone. Like, I'm pretty sure the internet did not force your kids to have that device. You're the one that footed the money for that device. Like, you should have control over it. And also, this is a kid that came directly out of your loins. Like, come on, man. You have a little responsibility for this tiny little demon that you have brought into this world. Take care of it. Teach it. Turn it into not a demon. Kippy says, the last time I babysat, I turned on the YouTube and let PBS Eons autoplay for hours and hours. I like to think I futz the algorithm enough that it just keeps teaching about dinosaurs. Yeah. As much as it would be nice to be able to break the algorithm and make it do what you want it to do, the algorithm is just going to do whatever the heck it wants to do. You can't really rely on the algorithm. There is some stuff that you can do. Oh, Octo says, I'll try, but usually they're like, I'm the parent, you're the child, because you seem too bossy, even though they never enforce rules or punish him at all. Even my grandma says this. When I was younger, and I lived a good chunk of time with my grandparents, and they genuinely were the only ones who ever punished me. Now I have to play the role, but it's much harder because you're treated as bossy. You know, that just might come down to the way that you're going about it. Like, you can't be too forceful if you're attempting to try and make any kind of an argument with somebody. I think it's important to come into a conversation with a good set of facts and some good reasoning and benefits for why it is that you have the opinion that you have and why you feel like it's an important thing to keep in mind. You know, you don't want to just dive in and be like, okay, let me tell you exactly why this is important and why you're an idiot. It's like, how you present is actually a very big part of it. So I think actually if you come into it with a lot of information about said subject, that may sway opinions a little bit. And in fact, that might help out. That might actually keep... sorry, I'm not talking about this correctly here. That might change some people's perspective about you if your arguments are very well put together and if it's very easy to understand. So, if anything, I would recommend doing something like that. Like, come to it with as much knowledge on the subject as possible, and have confidence enough that you know that if a question does come up at any point, that you will be able to answer it. Kippy says, if you come in less authoritative, definitive, etc., and more with the tone of, I am worried about him. You know, not even I'm worried about him. I mean, you can, in some capacity. But that might come off as, I'm worried, and I don't trust you or your instincts. I think it's more of a case of, hey, I want to start a conversation. Can I please have a conversation? That's a big way that you could potentially open up and get somebody to talk to you, I found. You always try to be nice and kind and give information, but they just don't take it because their mindset is that you don't know any better because you are younger. I wish you the best of luck, I guess is all I can say. And I would like to hope that if push came to shove and you did have some really, reasonable, if you had some very reasonable reasoning behind what you were saying, that they would be willing to listen. Ugh, yeah, that's a big old nope, Kippy. I'm sorry to hear about that. Time for another semi-professional lesson in reactions from yours truly. This is for when you just can't even. You know what I mean, Chris? It's like when you get so much chocolate on Valentine's Day that you can't even eat it all. So, give resignation a try and watch the sympathy roll in. I learned the resignation reaction. It's okay, I guess. It's like me 24/7. No, that's not really... Nah, that's not real. That's not true. I mean, somewhat it is. It's not really resignation. It's more of just a shrug, kind of. I mean, it's all right. Come on, buddy. No, personally, in any kind of conversations, I feel it's a very important thing to just go at it at your own pace. Don't worry too much about saying anything in particular. Talk about something when you are personally comfortable with talking about it. If you feel you have a very good point to be giving to somebody, then... Here. Just be kind and be courteous when attempting to try and convince somebody of a specific topic. Okay, did I end up getting... Yeah, I got that last wisp, so let's go talk to the dude. Hello! I found all the spirit. Oh, there you go. It's all good. It's all good. Again, we're watching a stream. We're having fun. Party! We're about to get a piece of furniture or something. Okay. Thank you. I feel wonderful. I need to give the reward. Okay. Something you don't have yet, or you can get something expensive. Something I don't have. Thank you for the advice. Hey, no problem. You're welcome. I will say I have never been in any horrible situations like anybody has said within the chat. So take it with a little bit of grain of salt. But I will say I've seen many cases of, some bad situations that have happened online. And I have found that working with peace and working with just treating everybody like a human being within the conversation, it goes a long way. Anyways, something new. Let's see what we're gonna get. Here, have a school chair! I'll put this item in your pocket, okay? Let me just say, I hope our paths cross again sometime. Until then, farewell! How, what? Wait a minute. Okay, class. Once again, time for another lesson on why the hell these NPCs are giving me school items. Does anybody know? No? You're all getting failed. Everyone is expelled. Now I just need the student desk. Wait, why am I getting so many school... Jesus. I left school a long time ago. I don't need to be going back to it. Also, hi, you're alive again. Hi, Trashy. How's it going? Oh, Jesus. Let's offload these things. Skull chair. That'd be amazing. I would love it. Anyway, let's offload all of these random squids and things that I've collected over time. We still have a present that we haven't opened, and I would really like to take that, take a look at that. Like, one of these days, I'm gonna go nuts and I'm just gonna make a classroom setting. And I'm willing to bet there probably is some wallpaper and stuff for exactly that. I want to make the anime visual novel of my dreams! Alright, let's see what we got in the present. Are you kidding me? I'm pretty sure I already have that. In several colors. Ew, yeah, no. Again, internet safety is a very important thing, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I don't think anybody is up for buying anything today off. I appreciate the offer, but can you please not request any more buying from you? Thank you very much. Anyway, let's sell all this crap. Grab these boys and toss them out. Okie dokie. Oh boy. Well, it's starting to get a little bit late here, so I am likely going to be finishing the stream. I don't think I'm going to be opening up the island tonight in any capacity. And I don't think I need to take any kind of trips out to other people's islands. I don't know. I'm pretty content with what we got going on right now. We got a good set of villagers. We got a good set of things taken care of. And I got a whole bunch of things bought. This was a good stream, I feel. Yeah, let's just count the cats. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're invading. One day the cat army will overtake us all, and it will be a very glorious time. So, I'm thinking about moving my house, by the way. I'm not sure where, though. Because, like, I don't know. As much of a nice place as this area is, I feel like I'm not a part of residential, and I think that'd be kind of cool. Also, I feel like it would make sense to expand myself over to that big old area of space over in residential. You see it up there? And I think it would be really cool to have that big old extra amount of backyard space. And then I can, like, make some decisions about some stuff that's directly outside of my house. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with the empty lot, but I don't know. I'll figure something out, probably. Who knows? So don't be surprised if I decide to move my original residence. But boy, oh boy. Do you remember, like, I'm having some pretty major flashbacks to the original Animal Crossing streams. Do you remember when this thing was just so empty and there was nothing going on in it? Woof. Like, the land was so untapped, so unkept. There was so much river. There was so little space to be able to do anything. We had to jump everywhere, and we had to, like, you know, use the ladder in all places. And now look at this place. It actually feels a little bit more like a city. Empty lot might be a nice trade and swap center. Hold on a second. Empty lot might be a nice trade and swap the center. You mean like the center of town? Can you even move the residential building? Or, you know, the resident services? Is that even possible to move that? Something tells me that you can't. Or can you? I've never looked into it. My guess is yes, because this game is very, very good with customizing the town, so... Dragon says, I don't think you can. Yeah, fair enough. It's funny to think that the house is one of the only buildings that has never moved over the course of the entirety of my stream. Like, that's the one thing that I have not moved once, but I'm thinking I kind of want to move it now. Kippy says, when you have other users, you could have the slot where your house was be an empty lot where players can drop stuff. Just have, like, a drop zone. I don't know. I still feel really guilty whenever you guys come in with some, you know, with some stuff to gift me. Like, I appreciate it, but at the same time, I'm like, keep that. I know that Animal Crossing is all about the whole, oh, I shared this. It's fine. I have it in my catalog. It's cool. Welcome to the town dump. This is funny stuff. Yeah, Kippy says, oh, but it's fun to give gifts. You know what? That's true. I also really like to give gifts to people too, so yeah. Make use of your trash furniture. Yeah, I definitely need to make some improvements on the town. I'm still not 100% on what I'm planning on doing for the upper portion. Like, I've made a whole bunch of slopes. People can get up there now, so I can do things. So, I don't know. We will see. But for now, I think now is a decent time to end the stream. So, thanks everybody for coming out. This is the wrong stream end. It's this one. Because we actually had some people donate today. Holy crap. Thank you very much for doing so. I appreciate it. You do not need to donate any kind of money or of any kind, but I do appreciate it because I can take that money and put it towards either continuing to support me and being able to pay bills and things, or in the event I need to get some new games for the stream, that it helps out immensely. So thank you very much. Any amount, it eventually leads up to some pretty big numbers. So thank you. I stream on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. The next stream I'm going to do is going to be on Wednesday. And I will probably dive back into doing some more Halo 2. I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun trying to process all of the Twitch VODs that I managed to salvage, which is real fun. I don't want to get into too many specifics, but it requires re-rendering the footage 2 times for each of the VODs. And the VODs that I have are about 4 to 5. So do the math, and it takes me pretty much the entirety of a day to do the whole rendering. And that doesn't count the fact that I rendered I rendered them all once already, and it turned out that all of them needed to be rendered again because I screwed up the first time. Oh, can we subscribe to Tier 1? Thank you very much. Let me go ahead and repress this credit button so that you show up as a subscriber. There we go. And shiny. Excuse me for a second. I just got myself a present, and I'm going to take a real quick look at it. Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm also breaking my fences. Sorry you cannot see this. I got... Wow. Check that shit. Anyway. So yes, the stream is ending now. What else do I need to say before we're done here? I don't really know. I don't know. Jesus Christ, that's a random thing to get out of nowhere at the very end. What the fuck? Kippy says, subscription brought luck! Jesus Christ. So I don't even know what the golden slingshot does. Is that just a more durable slingshot? Or is it literally just vanity? If it's just vanity, then I probably won't use my my gold up, because I'm still saving up to get the robot man. Oh, apparently it lasts longer. Very neat. So the gold... Alright, so can you get golden items for a whole bunch of different items? That would be baller and amazing. Okie dokie. I'm going to go and warm a thing up, and then I got some plans for later on tonight. So, thank you very much for coming out again. See you next time.